Hello students, this is Chef Rahul Walekar. Today I will be demonstrating you the very basic preparation which is steamed rice. So we are going to see how to cook steamed rice in a professional way. Though we cook steamed rice and boiled rice at home, but then we don't really follow the ratios or the proportions of rice and water. Now unlike the boiled rice, which is 1 is to 5, that is 1 part rice and 5 parts water. With steamed rice, we will have the ratio of 1 part rice to 2 parts of water. And in this steamed rice preparation, normally we use short grain rice. The texture of the rice is expected to be sticky for the short grain rice. So that is why the water is in that ratio. Unlike the boiling of the rice, we will not throw the water from the preparation. We will allow the rice to absorb the entire water which we are going to use into the preparation. So let's see the equipments and the ingredients which we are going to use for this recipe. The ingredients which we are going to use are just the short grain rice, which is 200 grams, and salt for the taste. Now salt we are going to use to get off the raw taste or the bland taste of the rice and to facilitate the cooking process as well. Now with the equipments, I have taken an induction as a heat source and a pot to cook the rice with a lid, which is very much required to cover the rice when it's cooking. As I mentioned, the ratio of the water to rice would be double. So this is 400 ml of water and the perforated spoon to stir the rice in the process. So we'll first soak the rice by washing it. We'll wash it as per the requirement till the time we get the clear water, and we'll soak it for 30 minutes. Now if you don't have time, you can soak it for 15 minutes as well, but then you need to soak the rice for some time at least. So let's see and wash the rice. To wash the rice for steamed rice, which is 200 grams, we'll take water in the bowl and we'll gently rub the rice grains with the fingertips to remove the impurities, the pesticides if sprayed at all, and we will throw the cloudy water and the floating impurities, as you can see. Now we will wash the rice till we get the clear liquid, clear water. This might take 4 to 5 attempts as the rice is quite old. It also depends on the quality of the rice and the period of the rice, means the maturation time, how old the rice is. We will not use pressure while rubbing the rice between our fingertips, as it will break the rice grain and will make it more smaller. To be very careful while draining out the water, that you don't spill the rice all over the sink. Now the water is getting clearer. Now, if you can see, we have clear rice and water in the bowl. You can easily see the rice and the clean water, but still precautionary, we'll drain this water and we'll take one more time the water in the bowl. So even if you move your fingers around, the impurities are gone. So the water is clear now with the rice. So let's allow it to soak for 30 minutes and then we'll start making the steamed rice. Now we will see how to cook the steamed rice. Now we have the rice soaked for 30 minutes. So we will start making the steamed rice. For that, we will first boil the water, 400 ml of water. Since our rice is 200 grams. So with the steamed rice, if you want to have a flavor, you can add bay leaves, you can add cloves, you can add lemon, whichever flavor you want to give to the rice, you can add at this stage when the water is cold. So the flavors could be extracted properly. Now only exception of the lemon, which you need to add before adding the rice. Now we will add the salt at this stage. We will increase the temperature so that we get the boiling water. Just stir it lightly to dissolve the salt. Now the water has started boiling. We will allow the water to boil vigorously, and in that boiling water we will add the rice. As you see, the water is boiling. So let's add rice to it, the soaked rice. While adding the rice to the boiling water, keep it away from your body. Drop the rice on the sides, on the opposite side, so the water will not splash on you. If you do it on your side, there are chances that you might drop the rice in one go and the water could splash on your face. So on the opposite side you will drop your rice. Now we will keep on stirring the rice till the time it equals the level. Equals the level with the rice. We need to stir the rice continuously so that the heat is distributed evenly and it will not allow the rice to settle down, which might stick to the bottom and burn in the process. The stirring will also not allow the mixture to ooze out from the vessel. Just keep it clean, as the heat source is induction stove which is operated on electricity, so any spillage of water or cooking liquid needs to be wiped off. I am holding the edge of the vessel to keep it in one place. It's not hot enough, so I can hold it, but then when you are handling the pot, make sure you use the holder or a tongs to hold the pot. Now the sticky rice, some of the preparations, as you are aware of, the sushis, what we use the rice, the sticky rice for, that is the well-known preparation. Also the few preparations, likewise at home also we use the steamed rice apart from the boiled rice, because in the boiled rice we have to throw the liquid, rather we don't use the cooking liquid as such. And if we don't have anything to plan, like any soup, any stew or any curry, we have to throw that water, and in that way we lose on the nutrients of the rice. As you can see, the rice is absorbing the water. Now at this stage we will slightly reduce the heat so that the absorption happens properly. We just don't want to lose the moisture of the rice. We want that water to be absorbed by the rice grains. We'll stop for a while. Now the mixture is quite thick, so all the starch has been extracted in the water and it is being coated to the rice grain, and rice grains are almost half done. Now with the sticky rice, rather the steamed rice, the rice which gets cooked is very soft and the grains are almost stuck to each other, rather we can say merged with each other. Now the water and rice level is equal. The water has been absorbed. Now we will reduce the heat to minimum and we will cover the rice with the lid and allow it to cook. So let the rice cook in the steam. Now we will check our steamed rice, which has been rested for a while to get it cooked properly. I switched off the flame at the end of the cooking and rested the rice so that it absorbs the entire water into it. Now you can see the holes in the rice and the sticky rice, the lumpy rice. The grains are stuck to each other properly. So let's dish out the rice and present it. So here is our steam rice ready to be served, nicely steaming, and if you can see the lumps and the rice stuck to each other. So our steam rice is ready. So students, hope you have watched the video very carefully, and at the end of it, just to sum it up, I will mention the important points as well for the steamed rice. Please do not confuse yourself with the ratio of rice to water in case of boiled rice and steamed rice both. For boiled rice, I will repeat it again, it's 1:5, that is 1 part rice and 5 parts of water. In steamed rice, it is 1 part of rice and 2 parts of water, double the amount of the water in comparison with the rice. And here we are going to cover the rice when it is cooked, rather the rice grains and the water when they are equal in the pot. At that time we are just going to cover the rice and simmer it for 5 minutes, and then we are going to switch off the heat, which will allow the rice to absorb the entire water in the pot. And we will rest it for another 10-15 minutes, and after that we can serve it hot and steamy. So please do watch this video again if you would like to understand it in detail, and please try to make it the rice. Hope you will try it out. So all the best for that, and have a good day. Thank you.